Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, David. Good morning, guys. I'm super fired up today. I've been having a really good morning, really fired up, got a lot of energy flowing through me. So I wanted to bring that to you guys today in the huddle, but I'm going to get right into it. Why we're here, right? There's 6 out of 10 business owners out there who are the rock stars. They're making it happen. They give us all of the beautiful things that we get to enjoy or use on a daily basis. They support our community. So um, this is the why, right? We're here to serve them back. They're serving our communities. They're the ones that are leading the front line of capitalism. They're the ones that, create the restaurants we go eat at. They're the ones that have the landscaping companies that are out and, till tireless hours at night. So just remember why we're here to offer that tool, that life vest to them, right? If or when they need it. Working capital, to most business owners is a struggle to find. And until you reach that lending handout and we put the Bank Breezy funding platform in front of them, give them that opportunity, right, to push their business forward, whether that's growth, whether that's getting them out of a pinch, whatever it may be, that is the backbone of how we operate, right? Why we're here. We all have our own reasons why we come here and why we're, earning to make a living for our family and for ourselves. But at the end of the day, the why we are here, the company is here, is to serve those business owners and make sure that if and when they ever need us, they know about us and they have that shoulder to lean on, which is all of us, right? The DAC team. So to get right into today, today's title is Act with Intention. I'll get to that in a second, but first we're going to pop over to the funny story for today, which is a design and construction company, a home design and construction company out of Florida. The broker on this is David Cabrera. So great job, David. This client has been funded by us twice since 2023. This client has really good credit. They needed 100K. So we provided an A lender offer of 150K, paying off a balance with our past lender partner of 43,000 and netting to the client 107,000 after that, taking care of that past balance. So the client was originally funded by a C lender, the second time by a B lender, and then this time an offer from an A lender. So this is just beautiful. It's a beautiful cycle of this client, right? They started with a C lender, worked their B, and now they got an A lender to take care of a past balance, as well as net out 107,000 for whatever they need going forward, right? So this, A lender, 18-month core rate. They paid off that current lender and now they're rocking. Those relationships just continue to stack and gradually get better. So great job, David, obviously working with this client since 2023. Great job, Bank Breezy team. And honestly, great job to this, business owner for sticking with it, staying into this process. And you can see from these last 2 years, they've worked their way from a C lender to an A lender, core rate, 18-month. So all around, great job, David. Great job, Bank Breezy team, as always. So we're going to move right into Act with Intention today. I want to keep this really, really strong, really short and powerful, and then we're going to open up to you guys. But, it just spoke to me this morning. I said, what are we going to do? What am I going to talk about today? And I said, intention. Every day we wake up, whether it's raining out or it's sunny out, or for those up north right now, a tundra. We can't rely on all these other outside factors to make the day convenient for us, right? To want to feel like we're motivated and doing what we need to do. So the word intention popped in my head. I have the intention of making today a great day. And that starts with us. That's why we come here, to lift others up, right? To raise all tides. But intention always starts with us. So I had a few things about intentions, and then we'll go into the play of the day. But intention, it's the difference between activity and progress. So it's really deciding why you're doing what you're doing. That word intention has a lot of meanings, but it separates activity from progress, right? You can do a lot of activity with no intention and never make progress and wonder why this activity isn't amounting to what I want it to, right? But with lack of intention, you can drastically your output can be drastically different. Intention also turns outreach into service, right? So like I just said, that activity could be a lot of outreach, a lot of, hey, I'm here. but intention with that turns into service, right? I'm here to serve. My intention is to make sure your business knows about me and knows about this platform. And that's my intention here. It's not to close you today. It's not to see if, can I get you that 100 grand today? It's to make sure that you know my intention. And if they understand that, there's no question that they should not be at least looking at you as an option if they can feel that in your heart. We always talk about leading with transparency and creating trust, but that comes from intention. Intention is the starting block for these things, right? Another last thing about intention is that it removes hesitation. When you're moving with intensity and intention, right? Intensive intention. That removes those doubtful thoughts in your head, those roadblocks where you're saying, yeah, I sent out a good amount of emails today, and that sounds like a good place to stop. I could take a break here. But if you are moving with intention being the fuel in your automobile or whatever you want to consider yourself, that is going to remove all those roadblocks in your head. So it's powerful for me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys today. That I woke up today and said, you know what? Everything I'm doing, I choose to do everything I'm doing. I choose to be here with DAC. I choose to go to the gym every day. Everyone has different reasons why they work out. Some is to maintain health, some is to lose weight, and some is to get in great shape, but that is the reason why I go to the gym. The reason I go is to make sure that I'm taking care of my health and staying in good shape. Some other people want to lose a lot of weight and look different. That's their intention for going to the gym. We all go to the gym, right? Or many of us go to the gym. That's just one example of something that intention is used with every single day. So play for the day is to look at January gym special. We've got about just over a week left of this, guys. So to take 5 gyms minimum that you haven't thought about yet. If you've reached out to all the gyms in your local area, maybe branch out a little bit, right? 5 gyms that have not been on your list yet, with the intention of making sure they know about this January gym special, right? The intention here is to make sure that they take advantage of this special while it still exists. Great reason to reach out is that, hey, we've got a little bit left. It's the January is wrapping up. I want to make sure you guys knew about this before the end of the month. Okay, guys? So let's minimum of 5 gyms today, reaching out with that intention. And I always love to leave with a quote. So here's the quote. It says, "Where intention goes, energy flows," is by James Redfield. Where intention goes, energy flows. All right, guys.